Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Mess Around on Minecraft. This is Joe Cool 10. In the last episode, I crafted the low voltage solar array and got the macerator extractor going significantly faster. Off screen, I did craft another low voltage solar array and got the bat box and cables all hooked up ready to go. And I also expanded the house just a little bit here. This will be for applied energetics later. We're not going to worry about that this section right now. We're just going to craft the basic stuff. Also off screen, I don't have the sound on. Hang on. I also have it on peaceful. There we go. Also off screen, I got a sugarcane farm here going because we are going to need a good share of paper here for Thaumcraft here coming up. So yeah, I checked on the quarry. I emptied out the dump chest. The quarry's kind of getting flooded with lava now, so unfortunately, it's not gonna mine too much more here because it's getting flooded with lava here. So we'll see how it turns out when it finishes. But my guess is I got some copper cooking in the macerator, nothing in the extractor right now. Okay, so we're going to get started with applied energetics. Now, what is applied energetics, first of all? So, if you want to search for anything applied energetics, you want to type in ME and then a space. Basically, applied energetics is ME or matter energy. And basically, it's a whole system. You can see that there's a whole bunch of ME different things here. There's even different cables. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a lot, and I mean a lot that you can do with the applied energetics, the ME storage system. Basically, every one of these items in the ME interface does something. And the more, like I said in previous episodes, the more that you craft, the better off you're going to be. But even the most basic part of the applied energetics is still very beneficial to us. So the first thing that you need to craft in order to get started with the applied energetics is you need an ME controller. This is basically the central unit that you need to get started. This is where it stores the power for the system. Now, right now I've got a low voltage solar array ready to go, but eventually we are going to need a medium voltage solar array if we're going to actually build like a whole ME system, which we'll see. We'll see. I may have to work on some more of that off screen because medium voltage solar array requires 8 low voltage solar arrays, so you can imagine that that's going to be a very massive expense. So we're probably not going to get that for quite a while. So basically, the first thing we need though is an ME controller. You can see that this stuff is pretty basic: iron and quartz crystals, which we found. But this right here, the ME Advanced Processor, this is probably one of the more complex things. So there's a few ways you can do this. You can smelt the Advanced Processor assembly, which we're going to do. Or you can make what's called an assembly table. Now the assembly table is the old school way of making this stuff, and the assembly table is ridiculously expensive, and I would not recommend doing this, especially considering that we've got better ways to do it. Smelting the advanced processor assembly is probably our best bet. So if we take a look at the advanced processor assembly, you can see that it requires 1 diamond, 2 redstone, a silicone, and the quartz kyanite. Now the quartz kyanite is a multiple use thing, sort of like the minion stone. You can see that requires 2 sticks, 2 quartz crystals, and an iron. So we'll start with that. So let me grab. I'm gonna grab all my quartz crystals, and we're also gonna need the quartz dust. We're gonna need a good share of iron. I did manage to enchant another diamond pickaxe off screen and got fortune 3, so I was able to mine a good share of diamonds with that off screen. So I was very happy about that. I did lose the other enchanted diamond pickaxe in the process though, so we are gonna have to craft another one later, but I think we're good at least for now. We're probably gonna need some redstone. I'm just gonna take a stack. I don't know if we need, or we are gonna need some gold. I know that. We'll see if we need the other ores here. Let's start with the quartz kyanite though. Like I said, it's a multiple use item like the minium stone. This does run out quicker than the minium stone, but it is cheaper to craft. Now, the next thing we're going to want to make is some silicone. Now, we're actually going to want to make a share of this. So I'm going to go ahead and smelt. I'm going to smelt 16 of these quartz dust. Now, if you don't have quartz dust, you can turn quartz crystal into quartz dust. Basically, you just you macerate a quartz crystal and you get 4 quartz dust. Is how you get that. So you can throw the quartz crystal in the macerator and you get quartz dust. Or like I said, when you mine the quartz in the thing, you will get some quartz dust for your trouble. So if you smelt the quartz dust, you will get silicone. So that is that's what the quartz dust is good for, is the silicone. Plus, I think you need quartz dust for some of the recipes. But back to the applied energistics here. We should have more than enough silicone here to work with to get started here. We might need some more later. I'm gonna let that copper go for a little longer here. But yeah, like I said, the initial investment for applied energistics isn't too bad, and this is applied energistics 1. Thankfully, applied energistics 2 is a lot. There's a lot more you can do with applied energistics 2, but it's a lot more complex. So you can see that we need 2 redstone, 1 diamond, and 1 silicone along with the quartz kyanite. So let's throw a diamond in there and a silicone, and there's our advanced processor assembly. Let's go ahead and throw that in the furnace. And now the next thing we want to start working on is the ME drive. Now there's other ways you can store stuff in the ME thing. There's the ME chest. But the ME drive allows you, because basically what the applied energetic storage does is it stores items as data. You'll need these data cards, and I'll talk about those in a minute, how those work. But basically the ME drive allows you to store multiple data cards in one thing, whereas the ME chest only lets you do like one. So I wouldn't recommend that. Some of these other stuff we'll worry about later, but anyway. The ME drive is the next thing. So we need 2 ME basic processors, which you can see is a similar recipe except it needs gold instead of diamond, which is why I grabbed the gold. So we're going to need 2 of those. There's that. Our advanced processor done. Let's throw in the basic processor. This is almost done here. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to want to make here is the controller here. Oops, I bet it was the other way, wasn't it? There it is. Okay, so that's the ME controller. So that's basically kind of your central unit for the ME storage system. So the ME drive requires 2 basic processor. It also requires 1 chest, 2 glass, and 4 iron. So I also found a abandoned mine shaft off screen. I got a bunch of goodies from that, including some more chests. I don't know where I put those chests. So here they are. I just need 1. I threw a bunch of the stuff from the quarry in this chest here. That was mostly the junk stuff from the quarry. I need some glass here yet. There we go. Probably need some more glass later too, so. Okay, so. Oh, but it was 4 iron. There we go, ME drive. Okay, I'm going to start setting this stuff down. So you want to make sure to hook up your controller to your power supply. And it will charge up here. This will tell you how much power you got in your ME storage system. Now the controller takes pretty much any sort of power, and it will also tell you how much units it's using. So basically, your ME controller is basically your power thing, and you can use all sorts of different power supplies to power this thing. Don't just you don't just have to use solar panels. You can use engines. You can use basically any form of power in the game. You can use to power this thing. So now we're gonna set our drive there, and our drive can hold 10 data cards. Now the data cards, we want to make sure we can store a lot of data. So the data cards, those monsters are kind of annoying. And of course, I can't rest. Okay, so the way the data cards work is there's different levels of storage. There's the 1K storage, which you can see uses 1024 bytes. This typically isn't quite good enough for most storage. 16K is quite a bit. 64K is the most. And then there's also the 4K storage. Typically, the ones I go for are the 4K storage because it uses 4096 bytes. Each data card only allows you to store 63 different items. So we're going to want to make probably at least 3 of these. So you can see that you need 3 iron, 3 redstone, 2 glass, and we're also going to need this the storage segment. That requires a basic processor. Yeah, so we're gonna need a bunch of basic processors here because we need to make so we need to make 3 of these. So we're gonna need to make a lot here. So I want to make 3 of these total, and we might even have to make more. So we need 4 gold things per thing. So we're gonna need 12 of these gold processors here. So I'm gonna make the 12 right now. Okay, well it's daytime now, so we're good. Thankfully I smelted a bunch of silicone. I knew I was gonna need it. Redstone. My quartz cutting knife actually lasts quite a while. Okay, go ahead and throw those processors in the furnace. This looks like it's done. Yep. It is. Gotta keep that running. Like I said, as of right now, I'm not too worried about it. It's probably not going to use up too much more power right now, so hopefully with the low voltage solar array, we should be good to just run the controller and the drive, which is enough for us to at least get started here. Once I get the storage units, I'll be good here. So I need to save off 3 of those. See just how you can see just how much stuff this requires. Okay, so we need to make 9 of these. Okay. We're probably gonna need some more redstone here, aren't we? Okay, well. So you can see just how resource intense this is. Even just for us to get started here with the basic storage. And trust me when I say this is just the beginning. We need to make 1 more of those. Okay, there's the storage cells. So we got our 9 storage cells. So now we need to make our storage segments, which is 1 gold, 4 redstone, 1 glass. So this on top. Okay, there's that. Now it's this in the middle. There we go. Oh yeah, you can't stack them. Okay, so we got our 4K storage now. Now with these, we can throw these in here like so. And now we can access it. So now prepare to be amazed. I'm just gonna go ahead and start throwing stuff in my inventory. Hang on. Oh, I wonder if I need a thing here. I bet I need another thing here. Yeah, I think I need the ME access terminal. That's right. I think so. I thought there was a way you could access this though from here, but maybe not. I know you can do it with the okay. I know you can do it with the chest. I think it must be the ME access terminal. Okay, well we're gonna have to make some ME cable. Okay, first the conversion matrix. We're gonna need to make another gold processor. Like I said, just to get this started, you can see just how resource intense this is. Okay. Cook that. How do I make the ME cable? the basic stuff. I don't want the mixer. Is that the only way to make it? There's gotta be a way to make it here. Oh, hang on. Oh, right here. Okay, so it's so it's 2 redstone and a quartz fiber, and that requires 6 glass and 3 quartz crystal. Okay, fair enough. I was like, there's no way you need the mixer for that. That just seems silly. Let's see. Okay, so it's like that, and a couple redstone. Might as well make 4 of them here. Okay, and then the access terminal requires that conversion matrix. Okay, oh, I need some more redstone here, don't I? Like I said, you're gonna need a lot of basic resources just to get this started. There we go, there's our conversion matrix. And now we just need one of these. And some iron. There we go. Now we got our ME access terminal. Okay. The ME cable is how you connect these things. I'm gonna put the ME access terminal right here. Now we can go for it. Now we can start storing stuff. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start actually storing our stuff here. You'll see just how good this is. Basically, you can throw any sort of item in the thing, but it's so much better than what you think it is. I'm gonna start grabbing all this stuff here. Some of this stuff I will need for Thaumcraft here, and I might possibly start on that too in this episode here. Okay, now watch with the cobblestone here. So you put a stack, but now as you can see, we can put all of our cobblestone into one big stack. That is what the ME storage is really good at. And you can see, right now we have 684, 4,096 bytes used. So that's basically what the ME storage does. Is it stores your items as data, but you can still you can deposit them in your storage system, and then you can remove them at any time. It's really good. I did get another diamond pickaxe to replace the one that I lost. So basically we're going to empty out all of our chests here, and we're going to store all of our items here in our ME storage system. Throw in the wrench, throw in our other diamond pickaxe, throw in all the cobblestone. You can see that we only used 38, so we might not have needed to craft this craft 3 storage things, but I wanted to make sure we had enough here. Take the books. I'm just gonna take everything for now. And this will and it gets better, folks. It gets a lot better here. This is just the beginning. So it allows you to stack stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to stack. Keep that. I'm gonna need some of this stuff for Thaumcraft, but I can retrieve it later. This is some of the stuff I got from the abandoned mine shop. So yeah, now we can get rid of a lot of our chest here. I am gonna want a chest downstairs for Thaumcraft. And I might start putting some of this stuff for Thaumcraft downstairs here in a minute. But for now, I wanna just throw everything in here for now, just so. Yeah, I might as well throw the chest in there for now. It's just so. But yeah, this is just really handy to have. Okay, when the light turns orange on this, that indicates that this thing is starting to get full, and it will when it gets completely full. I believe the light turns red, but you can see we've used up a little over half the storage on just that first card. But I do have some more items to throw in there yet, so. But I believe we're going to start using the second card here soon, too. I hear monsters, but oh well. Go ahead and throw some more items in the storage here. Check our stuff. So yeah, we used up our first card, and now we're on to our second card. And we haven't even touched our third card yet, but that's okay, you know. That is okay. If our first card gets full, I think it will store some of the stuff on the third card, but I could be mistaken about that. So let's take everything. Okay, that's all we can carry for now. Go and throw some more stuff in the Yeah, we still haven't touched our third card. And this chest is empty here, so I'm gonna quick get that one out of the road here. Okay, and there we go. All right, I'm gonna quick throw a chest downstairs here. As you can see, I placed our lava down here. This will be important for Thaumcraft. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a chest. Probably right here for now, and this is going to be kind of our Thaumcraft chest, because we're going to need a chest nearby. We're going to set up for Thaumcraft. You'll see why we're going to do that later. Okay, throw all this stuff in the storage, and let's just check and see how we're doing. And as you can see, we filled up over half of the first card, but we still got a good share of storage in that. We filled up maybe a fourth of the second card, and we still have room for more items in that second card. We haven't even touched the third card, but that's fine, you know. I wanted to craft 3 just to be safe, but yeah. Okay, so that's the basic thing you need. Now, as you can see, our power is starting to run low, and when it shuts off, you can't use it. So that's one of the bad things about the ME storage, is that when you run out of power like this, you're kind of screwed. copper is done. So, I recommend, if you want to access your, stuff here, don't, I might have to go on the roof here and throw some torches up there, because I think there's some spiders on the roof. Probably. Well, anyway, okay, so, yeah, we can't really do much right now because we're out of power on our ME storage thing. And yeah, I could consider could consider upgrading our bat box here to an MFE in hopes to store more power, so that way it won't use as much power at nighttime. But yeah, I might have to quick pop outside here and see if I can kill off some of these spiders. Oh, creeper. Back away, back away. That's fine. Okay. Okay, it's all the monsters. Think so. Let's try rest here. I might, like I said, I might have to go up on. What? There's still monsters nearby? Are you kidding me? Where are they at? Seriously, man. There we go. Jeez. Okay, there's our ME storage system now again. Oops, I pulled something out. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to throw some more stuff in there. Okay, so now what's really cool about the ME access terminal and stuff is that you can actually search for items. So let's say I wanted to search for, I don't know, something that's probably not on screen here. You can scroll through your items. So let's say I want to search for, like, I don't know, flint. I can start typing in for flint, and as you can see, it pops right up. So that's what's really cool about the ME terminal. You can sort by. You can use your sort by to change things. And there's a whole lot you can do with just the ME terminal here. And like I said, there will be some more stuff we can do with this, with the stuff for now. Is this bat box full? No, but it is filling up, so it is saving some power. I think I'll throw the medium stone back in the thing. Okay, so I want to start pulling out anything that I want to use for Thaumcraft here. I'm gonna need some wood. I'll pull out the books because I'll probably need those. Appetite, I don't know if I'll need right now. Any of these magical shards are basically only for Thaumcraft, so you're definitely gonna want to pull those out. Basically all the different shards. We're gonna need a stick. We're also gonna need a gold here. We're also gonna need that bookshelf that I have. Pull that out. Take the Thaum ingot. I don't know if I need the writing desk. I might throw that downstairs because that might be good for research purposes. Nitor I'll take because that's Thaumcraft. Basically, any sort of zombie brains are good for Thaumcraft. For some of the later ones, There was a poisonous potato here, but I only have the one. But I'll take it. Wool is good for searching stuff. Also, string is another good one. So I'm gonna take the string. Let's see what else is good. I don't know. Let's start with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing anything that I want for Thaumcraft here in this chest here. I don't need that. Writing desk, I'll put in basically all the different shards. And I think I have some more shards upstairs. I should also have some silverwood logs. Yeah, there's my silverwood logs. I need those. Quartz crystal, I'll take those out because those are basically useless. I got some blocks of steel and turned it into steel ingot. I don't know if we're gonna need steel ingot or like coal coke, but it might be worth using for like Thaumcraft and stuff. Take some more string. Chests I don't know if I necessarily need, but I'll keep it. I thought I had some more shards. Okay, yeah, I do. I got some air shards. Okay, and what else is... Okay, well, anyway, so basically, Thaumcraft does require, a lot of just looking stuff up online. You're gonna find that you're gonna have to look up a lot of what you need to do online for Thaumcraft. But to get started with Thaumcraft, you want to first create a magic wand. So to create a magic wand, you just take a shard of any kind. It doesn't matter what. Actually, air shards is what I got the most of right now. Well, I think dull shards are actually better because air shards we can use for for research. Yes, research is gonna be one of the main things of Thaumcraft. As you're gonna find out, we're gonna need one gold nugget. Unfortunately, we gotta spend a gold ingot in order to do that. And I believe it's like this. Yep. Our wand of apprentice. So the wand, the magic wand here, as you can see, it's charging up with V's. Now, V's is generated by the silverwood tree. That's why you need the silverwood tree in your vicinity, is because basically you need V's in order to use magic, and in order to get V's, you have to have something that produces it. So the best way to produce V's is to have a silverwood tree. Now, the other reason to have a silverwood tree in your vicinity is also to prevent negative energy from spawning. The more you use Thaumcraft, the more negative energy gets expelled into the universe. And when negative energy gets expelled into the universe, these fairy-like things can spawn in the overworld, and they can zap you with like electricity and stuff. It's very random, and it's also very painful when they do. So I recommend having at least one silverwood tree in your vicinity, if not multiple. Right now, I think one will do. That's why we got the silverwood tree very early on, because I knew I would need it for later. So now set a bookcase down the overworld, and then make sure to use your wand on it. Pick up the item, and now we have our Thaumonomicon. This here is basically your kind of guide to everything. As you can see, all this stuff up here is basically everything that we get right away. Knowledge fragments, all this other stuff. So the first thing we need to, so you can see we have the wand of apprentice, already crafted. We did Thaumcraft. This here is all the research that we have. This is kind of the research tree. This is the stuff we don't have access to right now, but we can access it later. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to focus on getting the main stuff set up. So the first thing we need is a research table, which is right here. Research table requires 2 tables and scribing tools on top. You can read about the information yourself if you want to. So to make a table, you can see that it requires 2 oakwood planks and also the oakwood slabs. So we're gonna need some wood. Oh, I got some wood. I'm gonna throw my gold back in the storage unit for right now. So to make some slabs, we do this. We need to make 2 of these. So like that. So 2 tables. And then we need to make the scribing tools. So let me clear that off here. And let's open up our Thaumcraft. And we're going to see how we make the scribing tool. So the scribing tool requires, right here, it's a glass bottle, a feather, and an ink sac. Now, I've got some glass bottles already, and I think I've got some feathers. Which actually we're going to need feathers for Thaumcraft anyway. I should have an empty glass ball in here someplace. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and kill off a squid here. I saw some squid swimming out here, yep. Can I get one that's more towards the surface, maybe? I'm gonna have to go up for air here quick. I lost the squid. I probably scared him away, didn't I? Yeah. This is kind of tricky. Oh, I just got some air there. You don't instantly die, but when you run out of air, it kills you pretty fast. So I recommend don't run out of air. Oh, it's already nighttime. Yeah, stuff is spawning on top of my house. On top of my house, I figured. Okay, let's try to quick rest. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna grab some cobblestone here quick. And put some. I'm gonna throw some torches on top of the house here. Hopefully that creeper doesn't come this way. Yeah. Just throw down some torches on top of the house here quick, just so monsters don't spawn on it. The zombie's still alive because he's swimming. Okay. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough here to get to keep monsters from spawning on top of my house here. Okay, back inside here. Just for a second here, I need to. Okay, I need to craft a sword here again, quick. Iron sword should be good here. There we go. Okay, now let's go back out and see if we can find ourselves a squid here. Because I need an ink sac here yet. Yeah, a lot of the squids in this area here are unfortunately deep underwater. So I'm not seeing any ones close to the surface, unfortunately. Yeah, shoot. Let me quick swim back to shore here, so I can get a better look here for squids. And kind of slim pickings here. Kind of slim pickings here. Kind of get up in time. Nope, I'm done. Okay, did I get a ink sac? I did. Okay, we're good. Let's head back to shore here. The zombie's still alive. He's only alive because he's in water. See if I can kill him here quick. There we go. Okay, we got our ink sac. Let's head back to the house here. You see, it's a little bit of it's not too bad to get like started. How did you get in here? Did I leave the door open, or is it just because of this area here? Probably because of this area. I'm just gonna throw a torch in here for now. Eventually, this area is gonna get filled up, but not for quite a while here yet. So, okay, so I need to make my scribing tools. I'll probably want to put a crafting table downstairs here. Okay, there's my scribing tools. Yeah, let me grab a crafting table here so I can throw that downstairs. Just in case I need one downstairs. Okay, so Now for your research bench, you don't want to put it right next to the lava, and I think I'm gonna try to put the research bench right here, but we'll see. I might have to move things around later. We'll try this for now. Okay, so let's throw the scribing tools on top. There we go. So now we have our research bench. Now the first thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to put paper in this thing, which is why I got that stuff ready. Now the next thing we need is we need a crucible. A crucible is a cauldron with 25V. So let's go ahead and make a cauldron here. There we go. There's our cauldron. I should get some more stuff cooking in the macerator. How much tin do I have? I've got a good share of tin. How about? I think I smelted all the copper though. Yeah. So I think I'll probably want to get some more iron going here in the macerator. Grab our copper out of the furnaces and throw our copper in the thing here. Okay. So right now I think I'm gonna just throw my crafting table right here. So now what you want to do first is let's place the cauldron right here on top of this lava here, but now we want to use our thing here. So now the reason why you put the crucible on top of the cauldron is because you need to boil water. The best way to boil water is I'm just gonna grab a water bucket here. And I'll probably keep this one downstairs here with the Thaumcraft stuff so I can refill my crucible whenever I use it. So throw some water in the crucible. And then that will, as you can see, that will start boiling. You can see it bubbling there. So basically, that's how you know it's ready to go. So basically, as long as you have the crucible on top of a heat source, you're good to go. So the best heat source to use is lava, and so that's why I put that lava there. Eventually, we are gonna need to build a big assembly right next to the crucible. I might have to do some digging out in order to actually do that. So we'll see. Like I said, I can always move stuff around later. Now the next thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need this, the arcane work table. We don't need the glass file right now. Enchantments we don't really need. Basically the next thing we need is arcane work table. So we're gonna need to make another table here. So we're going to grab our planks, and I'll just make it up here since I'm up here. So yeah, unfortunately we're going to have some extra oak wood slabs, but it's fine. We just need one table. And let's see, throw all this stuff. I wonder if I'm going to grab my spider eyes because I might also grab my saplings because those would be good for using for researches. I'll grab the cocoa cuts. I don't think I'm going to use that for anything else. I'll probably grab the steel because I don't think I'll need that for anything. Knowledge fragments I'll want. I got some melon seeds and some pumpkin seeds I can use. Uranium I can use. Glowstone, sure. Rubies. Yeah, I'll take the Nicolite. Warball, sure. Take those. Oh yeah, that's right. The warballs come out as one thing because they don't stack when you're in the thing. So I wonder if it would be better to put them in here then, since they stack in here. Because otherwise it's going to take up too much space downstairs. Take the gray wool. Take the eggs. Lead or aluminum and silver. We'll see. I might end up having to smelt or smelt that stuff or macerate it, and we can maybe use that for some stuff. Let me go ahead and throw some stuff in my chest here. Oh, not the blanks. Okay. All right. So the arcane work table for now we're just gonna have to put over here, I suppose. For now, I'll just set it right here for now. And now we need to use our wand again. And basically, what the arcane work table is, this is a crafting table that uses magic. It uses V's, for pretty much everything. So basically, if you want to use the arcane work table as a normal crafting table, you can. So actually, we don't really need this then, do we? Now that I think of it. Because the arcane work table counts as you can use it as a normal crafting table. So I'm just gonna set the arcane work table right there. So you can use it as a normal crafting table if you want. If you want to use it for Thaumcraft purposes, you need to place the wand right there, and then you can craft stuff using that. So we are gonna need that to craft certain items for Thaumcraft. So that's all the basic stuff. Glass files, I don't think we need. But yeah, knowledge fragments, it talks about you can actually use 9 knowledge fragments to make research notes. That's interesting. Wonder if I could try that once and just see. I don't have enough knowledge fragments to do that. Okay, well, anyway, that's something we could maybe look into later. So that's basically the basic setup for Thaumcraft, at least for now. We probably won't get started into the research until next episode. But we'll see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this sugar cane harvested here quick. Like I said, we're gonna need a bunch of paper for this for Thaumcraft here, which is why I got this sugar cane farm going. I think that should be enough sugar cane for now to for us to get started anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and quick make some paper here. There we go. 21 sheets of paper should be enough for us to get started. I'll just throw the rest of the sugarcane in here for now. Throw that stuff in there. Throw the crafting table back, and I'm gonna throw the Thaumcraft and the wand downstairs here in this chest for now. And basically, if we want to work with it, so now the paper goes right there. So basically, you can throw different items on the research table right here, and then this is the element attributes. So everything has an element attribute. So if we look at if you hold shift next to an item, you can see the element attributes. Basically all of the elements are listed in the Thaumcraft. So everything is kind of listed there. You can take a look under that talks about the silverwood trees. So it talks about silverwood trees, greatwood trees, this simmer leaf which produces the quicksilver, which I actually have some, that I should get that. Aspects of magic is kind of thing. Aura is about the magical energy. That's with the silverwood trees and stuff, like I mentioned earlier. Flux, that's when the negative energy gets released, like I said. Infused ore, we don't really need that right now. So yeah, so basically all this stuff here is stuff we can potentially learn. So the way this works is you have to start with either this or this. Now you can see that we have Nitor already, which is one of these fires. But we don't know it yet, so we have to start with one of these two, and then we have to sort of then we can learn basically all of these flashing ones are stuff we can potentially learn. And then we sort of have to work our way. We will have to learn this, which is Thaum ingot. We have to learn this, and eventually our kind of first like big thing that we're going to research is this. But that won't be until later. So, and then down here there's a whole bunch of stuff you can research, and actually not everything you can research is listed on this tree either. Stuff will show up later, and there's stuff with bees and stuff too that I can learn later. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can research. We're gonna get into the research more next time, because I'll probably have to look stuff up online to kind of figure out which item is going to be best to research first, and how to guarantee to get that item to show up, because it doesn't always, when you start researching, it doesn't always want to research the right thing that you necessarily want to research. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll explain it more as we go here, but yeah. So we did pretty good though this episode. We got our basic applied energetics ME storage system set up here. There's more we can do with it later, but for right now, this is enough. We got everything set up now for Thaumcraft, so we're looking pretty good here. We're gonna be making some real big things here coming up here. So we got a lot to look forward to here coming up in the next episodes. Probably next episode we're gonna start delving more into Thaumcraft. So expect more of that. But that's all for now. Until next time, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.